Alright, so if you don't have a low profile, long reach type of jack, you might want to start out by getting the car up on some ramps, some pieces of wood. The ramps don't have to be necessarily this tall, but it's going to give you more clearance to get the jack underneath the front of the car to the subframe center jacking point to get both front wheels off the ground and slide some jack stands underneath the front pinch welds. Taking a look underneath the front of the 11th gen here, got some tow hooks. Subframe is actually aluminum, and that's different than the 10th gen Civic. So if we go way back here, you can see this is way back. This is the bottom motor mount of the car. This part of the lower steel section here is the jacking point, and that's a steel structure underneath the aluminum subframe. So I mean, you're going way back here to get to the jacking point, which is why you might need a long reach, low profile jack, or just to drive your car up on some ramps to start. I prefer to use like a hockey puck to not mar up the subframe, but it's quite a bit far back. As you see, I got the shield off now. You see the flex pipe for the exhaust, rear motor mount there. Actual jack point is very, very far back, all the way back here to lift the front end up. That's significantly further back from the front of the car than the S2000. So doing this without getting the car on ramps first might be very difficult. And even with my long reach, low profile jack, I'm gonna have to stick it underneath the car very, very far to even get to that jack point. Just for reference, this is how far my long reach low profile jack is under the car. It's probably, you know, double its width underneath the car here. But once you get to that, just make sure you're staying centered on that jack point. Make sure your e-brake's on. Put some wheel chocks behind the rear wheels to be extra sure. Once that's up in the air, you can go ahead and slide some jack stands underneath the pinch welds. Get the tires high enough so you can take the ramps out. I mean, we're probably 8 inches off the ground right now. Make sure to get it up high enough so you can get it centered on that OEM pinch weld there. Once you got your jack stands set, go ahead and lower the car down. The front is 100% done now. Now we're going to go move on to the rear. The rear is actually much simpler than the front. Honda actually integrated a jacking point right behind this lower diffuser. That is it. Right in the center of the car, right in front of the diffuser, is this jacking point. Generally, I try to go and jack it with a piece of wood between the control arms. But as you can see there, the exhaust runs right between the subframe, so you can't jack the car up from between the control arms on the subframe. Honda gave you this kind of pinch weld looking piece. Ran out of concrete. I expected to have to stuff this jack underneath there much further to access the jack point. So I'm gonna have to go from the side here to keep the jack on the concrete. As you can see though, I'm centered with the hockey puck on that jack point. And this rear is a breeze. I don't know why the front is so miserable. The subframe just doesn't extend very far up on the front, but this works fantastic, as you can see here. So once you get this in the air a good amount, match your jack stand height on the front, lower it onto the pinch welds, and you're good to go. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.